You know what? I want to talk a little bit about prison to hopefully deter some kids from going down that route who may be listening now. You know, unfortunately, there is someone listening right now who is going to spend time in prison. So I would love for you to give them some advice. But first off, let's you did 5 years in the feds, right?
Yes.
Okay. Where were you incarcerated?
I did have my time at the FCI in San Diego, and then the rest of my time in Victorville, medium high in the high desert.
Okay. What were you going through mentally when you realized you'll be spending the next 5 years in prison? Maybe you could even take us back to, hearing about, when the judge told you it's a done deal. What were your thoughts?
I'll tell you, in my instance, I was in jail on a minor offense when the feds came and raided everybody who I barely known these guys. I had just barely started buying some drugs from them at the time. Feds had been watching them for a year and a half already. So I was already in jail on an unrelated case. And so I was telling my friend about, I was like, I was hanging around with some of your partners on the outs. I'm in the county jail, and I think I had like 20-something days left. And I go to sleep, and the next morning he wake me up saying, come here. Remember you telling me about all these guys you was hanging with, all my homeboys? They on TV right now on a huge indictment. I'm like, fuck. I'm in jail when I'm looking at, 3 of the guys that I was buying drugs from, now the feds been indicted. So I'm hoping I got nothing to do with it. Well, a day later, they came, and the feds pulled me from the county to the federal facility. Right then and there, I knew the shit got deeper than fucking rhinoceros shit. You feel me? This wasn't no dog poop. This shit got real fucking deep. I done went from 20 fucking some days left in the county jail to being picked up by the FBI and pulled over to the fucking federal jail. Right then and there, I knew this shit was serious. When the second day, my lawyer came and seen me, and he said, "Man, I'm gonna tell you something. On these cases, fucking everybody tell. You're a first-time offender. You wasn't dealing crack, really. You had a lot of powder. If you plead guilty to what you've done, I can get you 5 years." And I realized this is my second day being pulled over to the feds. So he said, "I recommend you don't say shit." I said, "I ain't that type of motherfucker anyway." He said, "I can get you 5 years just because you had powder cocaine. I can plead you guilty to that." I said, "If you can give me that, I'll take it." Because I already knew the shit I was in. You feel me? I've seen a lot of my friends go in there, and you got a few convictions. You're going away for 10, 18, 17 years. So I'm a first-time offender, which I'm blessed. Now, I done went from 20-something days to 2 days later realizing I'm taking a deal for 5 fucking years on a case I didn't even know I had.
Damn.
So that in itself. But I'm going to tell you, if you have anyone out there that you love, anyone that you have deep feelings for, that's who you going to miss, and that's who going to hurt the worst when you go. Because it wasn't me. I can go through that. It was my son that was only 6 at the time, my daughter that was 10 at the time.
Damn.
My wife, my mother, you feel me? And so when you go to prison, it ain't you in prison. It's your family and friends that got to deal with the prison. Deal with what you may need in there. Deal with the issues you may have. My Dr. Phil was my family. When I called in with some issues, my Dr. Phil was my wife. She Dr. Phil me for the time I was in prison. So,
same wife you're with to this day, man. That's a blessing, dog.
You don't get rid of the ones that's been there for
Facts.
you.
Say that louder to the dummies in the back, man.
You don't get rid of someone that's been down for you, proven. Ain't no one perfect. Everyone make a mistake here and there, but they fight to keep it together. You don't go trade that in for something you ain't never test drove or don't know nothing about. And you do that, you're supposed to get cursed. You don't fuck good women over. That's the number one. I preach that at the people I teach us at work. Treat a good woman damn good, but treat a damn hoe like a hoe.
Facts. And there is a fine, man. You better know the difference, or you're gonna be lost in this world.
Exactly. Stop singing T-Pain, "You in love with a stripper," if you ain't supposed to be in love with
that shit changed the game, man. That song fucked up the game for a lot of dudes. That put a mentality in these cats. Now all those cats that listen to that are 30 years old now, and they're suckers.
and programmed to, I said, I got a bar in one of my songs. I said, you in love with a stripper, but she in love with the biggest tipper. You feel me?
Exactly.
That's all she in love with. Who got the biggest money? Who you got tipping the biggest? That's who she in love with. So, you know, it's like 50 cents that chase your money.
Yep. Well, shit,
but
man.
I'm going to tell you,
go ahead.
I do want to discourage the young cats out there because it's so easy to pick up a dope sack. They talk about it all day. It's so easy. But if you take your ass to school, get you some trades, you will make more than the average dope dealer out there on the street. And I'll tell you, Dusty, my first check, I went from making $2,000 to $4,000 a fucking day to making $7.25 an hour when I got my first job out of jail.
Yep.
My first check was $240-something. But you know what? I felt so motherfucking good. I felt so. I didn't have to look over my back, and I felt the change in my life because I had a lot of people say you can't do it. One of the feds say all you know is selling dope. We're gonna be waiting for you to sell dope again so we can snatch you again. You feel me? Conquer the odds out there. You know. You realize I love when you teach the youngsters right out there because I got a youngster right now that I'm training. He's 22 years old. At 22, he's making $30+ an hour, and he's finna go up higher than that. He's got his head on the right shoulders. That's where our brothers and sisters supposed to be. Mm-hmm. That's where the people's supposed to be. And I remember the motherfucker that owned Tesla. Wasn't he talking about the people in the United States is lazy?
I think
the other day.
Yep. Elon Musk.
That pissed me off right there. You feel me? In this country right here, we've been talked about, and we have been lackadaisious on a lot of shit. You feel me? And this is like the time to get the fuck up. Get up. Go get it, you know? And this is the time to go get it. I'm tired of seeing these young brothers on the street corner making $150 a day, making $50, $70 a day, $500 a week selling dope. You can make that working at most jobs at 40 hours a week with no problem. You feel me?
It's just discipline. You got to wake up at 6 a.m. You got to get, you got to get in your car by 7:15. You got to be there by 8. It's just the lack of discipline, man.
My main thing that echo in my brain is what my grandmama told me. Any dumb nigga can sell dope. It take a real man to get up, learn something, and go get it. You feel me? You can go get some dope and stand on any corner and sell it. It don't take no brains to sell it. Dope sells itself. They tell you that. Dope sells itself.
Yep.
I could put a fucking gecko on the
put
corner.
A monkey, exactly. Thank you.
And it's gonna sell. So you in this country, the reason why a lot of brothers and sisters in the neighborhood ain't doing good, they ain't went to go get the knowledge. They ain't went and got a trade. You can't go get no job. A job don't pay you. A job is a trap. McDonald's is a job.
Just over broke. Just over broke.
Yeah. I tell them all, go get you a trade, you electrician, plumber, I don't care what it is.
And now's the time. Everybody is hiring right now. Everybody is hiring.
Yes. And they giving people a chance with felons, and they give and that's what I love.
Tattoos, all that. They don't care if you got tattoos on your neck now. You know what I'm saying? If you're a good person, you're good. You're good to go.
Nope. It's I'll tell you, I work in one of the Amazon buildings, and I love it working there because it's like 31 flavors in there. There's someone from everywhere, and we broke the world record in the product that we sell. The whole world record, not just in the fucking country or in Vegas, but the world record. And it was done with these American workers. You feel me? All our equipment is German, but the people who make the number one product is now American, us. And it was people from everywhere. Like I said, we got gays, we got straights, black, Mexicans. We all we preach get along, and we number one teamwork. You feel me? There's some cats in there. There's some Bloods. There's some cats in there. There's a few Crips that I work with. And you know what? We preach at work. We don't fucking bang this shit. You know what I mean? It's about being with real people these days. Real people.
Yep. And that's another quality. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm flourishing right now, not what the brothers taught me, but what Mexicans and white people taught me when I got in the job industry.
Ain't that?
And that's a funny thing. I left the streets worn and having issues with blacks and Mexicans. I got out of the feds, and that's the motherfuckers who helped me.
And that's the good thing. I think being from Long Beach, once again, it helps you. We are so like acceptable of everything, dude. Like, I don't give a fuck if you're gay, straight, you want to be just I don't care what you do, as long as you don't, it don't fuck with me and I don't fuck with you. I don't care. You know what I mean? And being from Long Beach, we were very tolerant. So that's why Amazon, when you said the Amazon thing, it's like it made me think of Long Beach, man, because you can knock on 5 different doors and you're going to get 5 different ethnicities or sexes or whatever the case is. So I think that's dope, dude. I love that.
It's how I go there and I tell people, stop watching TV. This is how society's supposed to be ran.
Right,
here.
right. And this is they don't show society. This is what society doesn't show you, or this is what media doesn't show you. That this us all working together for one cohesive, unit. And
not one day, but every day.
Every single day you're working next to a gay person. Every single day you have to learn how to work next to a person who's going through transition, or a black person if you don't like white. You have to learn, and that's what I love about America, and that's what they don't show you, man.
You promote it by who you are and how well you work and how well you get along with your employees. It's no longer you promote it because you're white. You promote it because you're friends of the boss. You promote it because you're the son of done it, and that's what I love there. You earn everything you get. Ain't nothing given to you. You earn it. You feel me? And when you do good, you're blessed. You feel me?
Yeah.
They're not going to go and promote him because he's white and straight over the gay guy with tattoos with purple hair.
If that gay guy with purple hair and tattoos is doing a better job, he'll get promoted.
Damn Skippy.
That's how it should be, man. Because even when I was a kid, dude, going back to like the 90s, going to school in Long Beach, I would hear things like Ebonics, and I would hear things like affirmative action. And even as a kid, I was like, why wouldn't you just let the best person do the job? If this doctor is better, I want him. I don't want this guy because he's Indian and you have to meet some sort of quota. You know what I mean? Even as a kid, I never got that, dude.
I can understand why they did it, because they felt like the hiring practices wasn't hiring enough blacks. And I can understand the concept of it. But for me, I would have thought you need to be talking to the owners of the businesses, speaking with them, giving them incentives to do it, to hire the right ones, but not to just hire a set number. I'm way against that. My number one I preach is respect. And you earn what you get around here, and it matters. I have white, black, Yugoslavian. I got one damn, because I'm the lead tech and I'm the supervisor at night. So one of my main jobs is to train these 19 to 25-year-olds that come in here fresh out of school, just coming to be a mechatronics or a technician. And I have these young minds, and I tell people, I said, I'm at my job not because of the money, because I can make money anywhere. I love the teaching and the effects of people's lives that I have. You feel me? Because I run with so many youngsters that I meet out there. It's for me to train them how to act when they leave there. How you act when you to stop what we grew up on.
You know what? I love this conversation, and I want to ask you to give the kids out there some advice. If I can keep you for about maybe 8 more minutes, is that cool?
I'm on your time.
Good looking out. Appreciate you.
I'm always thankful and thank you, Dusty. I love when you hit me saying, "Man, I love that track you done." You know what I mean?
Oh, because that last one was damn. What was it? I can't. What was it?
Welcome to Babylon.
Yes, Babylon. That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, and I appreciated that. You know what I mean? I tell people, I say, I have a lot of people that look but don't touch. You know what I mean?
Right.
I respect that you hop on there, you click like on there, and you went hollered at me. That made me feel motherfucking good. That
All
dusty
love.
motherfucker felt my shit was right. I said, oh shit, goddamn, I feel special.
All love, man. I appreciate good music, dog. I grew up in a time where you actually cared about how you wrote music, and I could tell you still give a fuck about your lyrics and stuff like that.
I just seen you performing now. I just seen you up there.
Man, I'm
now.
back in it, man. I'm 44. I decided to jump back in it, man. I just love music, dude. Like, I didn't know I'd love music this much, man. It just hit me like a ton of bricks, man.
I'm gonna tell you something. I got one cat that I call the natural. You a natural.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
You a natural. That's the best way I can say you a natural. You ain't even got to try to do it. It's already in you.
Much appreciated, homeboy. That's that Long Beach love right there.
Yeah, and I tell them I'm too old to lie. You feel me?
Right. We're too old to bullshit.
If I tell you, I've been watching your videos performing too. I ain't hopped on there and clicked like it or something. I was surprised. I said, I didn't know Dusty rap. What the fuck? I'm gonna have to do a track with you.
Hey, I'm 100% down. I got my studio right here. You send me a track, vice versa. We could send some back and forth and just play around with it. Why not, right?
Yeah, I love music, so and I love fucking with real people, and then you have a talent too. You're gonna mix whatever we do and make it gumbo.
Boom. We're gonna talk offline.
And I want to tell this to the youngsters out there that stop being so much of a follower. Especially for yourself. Be a leader. You feel me? Research the things that you talk about and where you want to go in life. Have some goals. A person without goals is wandering through life. That's like having a baton but no finish line in the race. Make sure you have some goals in life. You feel me? And we all make mistakes. The worst thing I hate is we judging people. You have someone over there, he was using drugs. Oh, he's a crackhead. You know what? He's a person going through issues like everyone else. Right. And a lot of this country right now is so much on opioids and drugs. You feel me?
Functioning. A lot of people are functioning. You don't even know it.
Yes, it's a lot. The majority is. Stop judging people. You feel me? Look at what you can do to assist and help them. You feel me? And you'll find out helping others help you. That's why I'm doing good, because I spend my time helping others. Stay away from the pitfalls of getting fucking influenced to sell dope, because you hear people on. This is the worst thing I hate, Dusty, and I've been in the industry. Them motherfuckers don't do shit that they say. You feel me? And I'm talking about at least fucking 88% of those motherfuckers.
Dog, I used to sit in studios with guys. They go in behind the booth and they'd be like, yeah, boom, got my 9 out, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting there like, nigga, you would not even know how to shoot a gun if you had one in front of you. And they walk out the booth back to being a cornball, and then they walk in the booth and they're just Mr. Super Gangster.
And then you have people out there who's really with the business listening to that.
That's it. That's the ones. You got it. Yep.
You're agitating them to go out and do you. They keep hearing that. And that's what I look at. I try and have a balance in my music, If I'm going to rap about something that has some negative things in it, my next track or down the line going to have a lot of positive in it to balance it out, They said Tupac was two-faced or so doing that he had Dear Mama to come back with I Get Around. But that's because he's keeping his balance.
You have
feel
to,
me?
man.
You have to. You
There's
can't
a balance
just be
in this
all
world.
negative.
You're right, Doug. Or all positive, because shit ain't always positive.
Or all positive.
Girls aren't always women. Sometimes they are bitches, and you got to call them bitches sometimes.
Exactly. I like the directional path things are going though in society. There's going to be a nice little awakening. And I'm just hoping when this awakening happens, violence don't happen because of that. Because it's like I said, if a lot of people was told a lot of their truths, they would turn around and want to fucking try and kill or hurt or harm some people. I talk with a lot of white people that wouldn't talk to normal black people. That's because they know I'm white too. But they tell me their point of view and what they feel about us. And most people don't understand what they really feel about us. You feel me? And the number one they feel is that black people are ignorant, not smart, don't study, you feel me? And because of that, it's like a smart person trying to talk to someone just dumbed down. We can't have the same conversation until your IQ go up. I'm out there trying to raise the IQ of my people. Get back in the book,
Yeah.
That gets you paid. I tell people, man, every time I read a book, I get paid more money. And they talking, I know 100 dealers on the street right now, and I make more than all them motherfuckers. and I work. So when the working class, the majority of working people make more than the dealers. There's no rap songs in there telling you about the working class.
No.
Or you would realize that fuck. But they tell you about the dealing because you think that's where you get the money at. But all the money is made at work. Everybody I work with own 1 or 2 houses, 3 or 4 cars, all kind of shit. Not from dope. And they ain't got to worry about the feds kicking in the door, offering you 5 years and your homeboy snitching on you and fucking you getting shot at. You feel me?
Yep, man.
There's a lot of actors. That's what I hate. I hate the actors. And the actors are the ones performing out there and tricking our public into doing stupid shit. There's a lot of actors. That's what I hate. I hate the actors. And the actors are the ones performing out there and tricking our public into doing stupid shit.
Yeah, you know how many kids are influenced to sip lean by guys who don't even really sip lean? A lot of those guys in that cup, that is not promethazine. That's an image. It's part of their costume. But yet you got people overdosing in the streets off shit like that.
Thank you. You know, it's like the one song where you say, that perk, I knew that perk was fake, but I took it anyway.
Oh my God, fuck, what is dumbest? That's the dumbest. That's the most ignorant fucking line in history. Taking any pill that some dumbass dude hands you, and then now people are gonna die from fentanyl overdose. When I heard that line, dog, that shit fucking made me sad real quick. I bumped the fuck out of that song. That beat is tight as fuck. Can't even lie. But that part, I'm like, are you kidding me, dog? Did he really just say that, man? Like, man,
but normal people that have a strong mind, that's not going to influence them to do it. But for the youngsters out there, I know 2 people that overdosed, and if it wasn't for fucking paramedics getting there and shooting their ass up, and what did they overdose on? A Percocet that wasn't real, but I took it anyway. What was it full of? They went to the goddamn ER room. It was full of damn fentanyl overdose. Feel me? Lucky they got there. So that's what I'm talking about. Is that you gonna hop on there and say, I'm gonna take something that I know got fentanyl in it, that I know may kill me, and I'm gonna take it anyway. I'm a super gremlin. That's when I write my music, I'm particular about what I write, and I try not to say certain things. That's why I don't like to freestyle as much. I'll write so I can control my thought, and I don't fucking send the wrong image, and I have everybody out there trying to pick a gun up and go shoot a fucking nun.
Yeah. Damn, dude.
And then try and blame like they did Tupac. Rap music did it.
Nah. Or Eminem made people go, nah, man, that's crazy, dude. Man, dude. You know what? Give advice to lastly, give advice out there to kids, because there's this myth out there. There's this depiction out there that 9 to 5 is for goofies. 9 to 5 is for squares. Man, you got a 9 to 5, man. You're a goofy.
I got a good story about that.
Yeah. But real quick, explaining these kids how good it feels to be able to sleep without thinking about the feds kicking in your door, how to be able to walk down the street without worrying about, shit, how good it feels to get a legit check in your bank account every week, every 2 weeks or whatever.
Now, knowing my upbringing of being shot at more times than a lot of motherfuckers that was in the service, knowing my upbringing of being arrested, running from police, running from gang members, all this other shit, seeing people get murdered, killed in front of me, police raids and everything else, you don't think it feels damn good to me to not have none of that shit on my back right now? All the shit that I felt like I grew up with, I shed it, most of that. And that's a feeling that there's no words to describe. You feel me? I tell people I feel like I can't fail. That the man upstairs, even if I do wrong, he gonna make my failures a success. And that's how I feel. And so I remember I got someone a job, and they didn't show up. And I remember my boss telling me, man, your people didn't show up. And whenever I tell people I got to go talk to the white man to get your ass a job. You feel me?
Man.
And so when you come there, do what you're supposed to do. This motherfucker didn't even show up. And it was a decent job, making $16 an hour at that time. So he came back to me when I did confront him and said, the working man ain't no thug. The working man is soft. And his words was the mentality of the streets, of what they felt like. If you go to work, you soft. You feel me? I know a gang of gang members is working right now. They better be.
Hell
like they're
yeah.
supposed to.
I know a good chef that works at a high-end restaurant in Beverly Hills who just so happens to be a Crip.
Our duty is to go out there and show our skills and whatever it may be that we were blessed with, not to sit on the street corner and fucking deprive people of their life. You feel me? So that was the thinking of the streets, that if you a working man, you ain't no thug, you soft, you ain't this. And so this same person, I'll say, didn't have a job for that 15-year period. When it came back around, I had to come back and talk to him. Now he the working man that ain't no thug, this soft there. He won't pick up a sack for shit on this earth no more. He love working. You feel me? He work for the city now. It feels damn good when you work your way up and you work for the city or something and you ain't on the fucking block. Like I said, I had to tell the judge I didn't realize I was fucking taking people's lives and depriving them of their fucking lives. You feel me? That's something I don't deal death. I deal life. You feel me? And so the working man, I tell you, man, to get your ass up on a daily basis and when you have to and take care of your responsibilities, that's what it's about, your responsibilities. And that takes a lot. Like my grandmama say, any dumb motherfucking nigga can sell dope, but it takes a real motherfucking man to get off his ass every day, show that determination. You get respect for that. You don't get no respect. You go to jail for the other shit. You feel me? The judge told me I would have flourished in anything positive I would have done before he sentenced me. He gave me 10 months off of my time for acceptance of responsibilities because I gave a meaningful speech. So I end up, instead of 5 years, I got 4 years and 2 months. But I lived by what he told me. He said, if you take everything you was doing negative and put it in something positive, you're going to be very successful. And I started with that job at $7.25 coming out of jail. And for a motherfucker that been through all that to come out and to be up, that's where most people out there supposed to be. Live your life into who you're supposed to be. Gang banging, I love all my niggas out there banging, but that ain't the only thing in your life to do. I love my niggas out there. I seen my homeboy fixing the street light in Long Beach the other day, working for the city. I had to hit him up, tell him, good job, man. I love the way you fucking work. You got that shit done quick.
Hell yeah.
But I remember him on the street with a gun in his hand and a dope sack posted on the block with me. You feel me? So I tell people, you transition. You may grow up negative, but you're supposed to wake up and find out what you're supposed to be doing in life. And I got to tell you one thing, Dusty, I want to bring up.
Please do.
I posted a video that my wife's cousin sent me about the cat running for mayor of Long Beach, Franklin.
I watched that today on your page.
We got a little thing at work that I joke about with the white guys, and we always say, and I tell them, if you anywhere in any city and you on Martin Luther King Street or Park, get the hell out of there. That's the most violent area in the city. So we joke about that and laugh. When I seen him, not only at King Park, but when he said he was hanging around the OGs, them wasn't no actors in the background. Them wasn't no rappers. Them was some real OGs. When you can get a councilman or a city one, I don't care who you is, to really come to the hood where most black people are afraid to show up at, I don't even go to King Park because I know the shit that go on there. You got to go there with a gun. So for him to be there running for mayor, saying that he wants to, I don't even give a damn what his politics and everything is. I respect him for getting off his ass and coming down to see the people.
Yeah.
Not many people can do that. A lot of them have barricades around them to where now I'm finna mingle with certain ones. He was really with the, if you want to fix the streets, you got to go to the trap to free them. He went to the trap where all the mines is trapped at and went to go try and help them. I respect that.
Yeah, I'm going to have to look into that, brother. I saw him on your page.
Ain't many people that do that.
Yeah.
When you look at him being at King Park with him being, I knew 4 out of the 5 people that was behind him. And I respect each and every one of them. For him to come down there and be right there amongst them, that's something that I had to post. I couldn't believe it. It was the first time that I've seen it in my lifetime. I felt like someone gave 2 turds to come down here and holler at the brothers in the ghetto.
Mm.
You ain't even got to give us nothing. At least come talk to us.
Damn. Let us know you know we're alive. You know what I mean? That's deep, man.
Yeah, the neglect. You feel me? I felt that politics neglect the real people. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
And they gonna cater to the 1% that got the motherfucking money so they can keep getting elected for the $1 billion a goddamn election.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the real people that run this country, and when we realize who we are and stand together, we gonna get back to where we're supposed to be. It ain't government fault. It's the people's fault. It's the people's fault for not waking up and not going against what they was taught and realize what's right and wrong. I got white racists that was racist when they grew up, but they love fucking blacks now. You feel me? So that's what's wrong with this society. It's not the government. It's a whole bunch of leeches up there. So what? Why the people ain't together? Why we the problem? The government ain't sending that motherfucker over there to shoot up the spot. We the problem. We need to look each other in the mirror. We need to stop judging each other. And we need to fucking get along. Like Rodney King said. Even if it's just, I tell people, I don't give a fuck what you think about me when you leave this motherfucker. You call me every N-word in the book. But when we together at work, you show me so much respect. We friends here. I respect that. You respect those when you in their vicinity. In the prison, you learn that. You can't walk up and diss no white guy. You can't walk up and call him no nigger in the prison. You just stab quick. You feel me? So we need to learn some prison rules out here about respect. Respect everyone. We all Americans out here. I don't give a fuck what color you is. You judge somebody about their actions. You fuck me over, I'm going to fuck you over. Worse. But if you love me, I'm going to love you more. Our society is fucked up because we don't fuck with each other. We too busy sitting back saying the black people getting welfare, the white people getting fucking privilege, the Mexicans getting free goddamn licenses, this and that. You know what? We need to divide and conquer. We know all the rules. Why are we letting them win? And we know it's divide and conquer. We letting them divide. Stop taking the fucking Percocets with what's the name in it and get it and wake up.
Man, so much game on this show, dude. Trayvon, I don't even know where to begin. It's been a pleasure, homeboy. That I got to have you back on in a couple months, man. The world needs this game, dude.
You know, if it wasn't for you, Dusty, outside of my music, I wouldn't have the platform to have my voice heard and my thoughts out there expressed.
Dope.
So, once again, I tell you again, thank you for keeping that platform up. Because you're one of the ones that you can be fucking with a lot of other shit, but you fucking with the grimy people in the neighborhoods, bringing the story out so people can get that under. Not the rap music story, the words from the bird's mouth. You feel me? And so, like I said, many people would look at that as taboo. It's like some of the music I make. If it's too positive, it's taboo. They ain't gonna listen to that shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So once again, thank you for being that platform. I check out a lot of your shows and the brothers you have on there. I may not know who the fuck they is, but you brought them out of the woodwork and brought their story out. Keep doing that. You feel me? And keep doing your music. You know I'm gonna fuck with you.
That makes my heart happy, man. Thank you so much, Trayvon. Where can everybody find you, dude? The floor is yours, man.
I'm on Facebook right now, Trayvon Cash, and I'm on Instagram, Trayvon Cash, and I'm also on YouTube, Trayvon Cash. I tell people my music is free right now. You know what I'm saying? Come through, enjoy it, listen to it, and offer your 2 cents in it. You know what I mean? I'm always trying to better my craft, and I got a lot of things going on. I'm glad you played that song. I'm doing some music with my partner from Oklahoma out there that you played that track that we used. That's one of my, I love that track with that thought on there. I call him, his name Wayne Walker. I tell him, I said, he's a reincarnation of Nate Dogg's little brother. You know what I'm saying? So, and he got a nice vocal to him. So I'm trying to bring that out. But thank you for letting me get up out there. You know, I'm not here to plug videos so much and everything else, because what I tell you, I'm not in this for the money. But if you want to fuck with and listen to some real ass music, a real ass person, you come through Trayvon Cash. I'm everywhere. I fuck with Dusty Vision. You know it.
My dog, man. I'm going to definitely stay in touch with you, Trayvon. I want to wish you a great night, man, and I'll definitely be in touch for another round, man. We definitely do this in a couple more months.
And you know it. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay blessed, you and the family. And I'll see you the next time around, man.
Long Beach love, baby. Long Beach love. Peace, dog.
LBC, baby.
Yeah.